walk around. Okay, stop. Okay, you can come on down. It's working.
Awesome.
Now, it's,
Oh. Yeah, Mrs. Warren.
okay.
Test. Test. Test.
Put a number on it each time.
1, 2. Oh, I only first got it. So that's like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. There's nothing I can do about that.
Frank, get up there tomorrow.
It's 3 o'clock, Tuesday, August 6, 2024. I'll call this meeting to order of the Board of Public Works, City Council Chambers, Peru, Indiana. Do I have a roll call, please?
Walker?
Here.
Butts?
Here.
Sturch?
Here. First order of business will be the reading and approving of the minutes from our July 16th meeting.
I'll make the motion that we waive the formal reading of the minutes and approve them as submitted to us.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next order of business is the approval of claims. First is the payment of claims from August 6th in the amount of $427,250.02. Any discussion about payment of claims?
Motion to approve the payment of claims for $427,250.02.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next item is the payment of claim for a fence around the sand volleyball court, an August 6th claim in the amount of $26,024.71. Discussion?
Make the motion that we pay the claim for the fence in the amount of $26,024.71.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next order of business is the regular payroll from July 26th, the amount of $223,633.56. Any discussion?
Motion to pay the regular payroll of $223,633.56.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next item of business is the police and fire pension from July 26th, the amount of $85,685.52. Any discussion?
Motion to pay the police and fire pension for $85,685.52.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next item on the approval of claims is the monthly payroll for the city council and the crossing guards in the amount of $4,151. Discussion?
Motion to pay the payroll for council and crossing guards, $4,151.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. The last item under approval of claims is an HSA new hire prorated amount of $850.95 from July 29th. Discussion about that?
Motion to pay the HSA payment of $850.95.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Under old business, seeing none, we'll move to new business. The first is a request by Nan Orpert from St. John's Lutheran Church to close Fremont from Main Street to West 3rd Street from 4 to 6:30 p.m. on August 16th for a drive-through pulled pork supper.
Correct. We are asking that the drive-thru's going to be in the alley behind the church. So we're asking, they're going to enter on Hood Street and go out toward Fremont. So we would like to ask if we could close the street from Main to 3rd Street at Fremont to help with the flow of traffic.
Is this a reoccurring?
No, this is the first time.
First time?
If I understood you right, they'll be exiting onto Fremont?
Yes.
Okay. And so you really wouldn't want Main closed? would you?
No, no.
So we want a barricade at Fremont and Main and a barricade at Fremont and 3rd?
Actually, I don't think there should be a barricade on 3rd because they'll exit that way and go to 3rd Street to get back out.
If traffic's coming on 3rd Street.
It's coming in through Hood,
I understand.
off of 3rd.
I understand that, but if I'm just, don't know you're having that,
Uh-huh.
and I'm traveling down 3rd Street and suddenly want to turn up Fremont to go north, now I'm kind of entering your zone there where
That's
people are going to
true.
be coming out. So from a safety standpoint, Todd, you can help with this.
Yeah, well, you guys, this is taking place here,
Behind
the
the
Lutheran
Lutheran
Church?
Church.
just out the sauerkraut?
Yes.
Yeah, what we do, we
Okay.
stagger them at 3rd and we close it at Main.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So
And
this-
I'll go up to the EMA and talk to them also. If-
Pardon me?
I'll go up to EMA and talk to them also about helping with the traffic control.
Do they do that during sauerkraut?
Usually it's no problem. You guys, it's usually
We
quite
kind of
clear
can
once
handle it
you-
ourselves.
Yeah, as long as you get it out there, let the public know it's.
Okay,
we
yeah, I'm
had
gonna
problems
deliver
with the
letters
sound.
and things out that,
Yeah.
to that neighborhood.
Yeah, we
and
never
stuff,
have
so.
problems with the
Okay.
siren, no.
Okay. Any further discussion about this request?
I'd make a motion that we approve the request by Nan Orbert for St. John Lutheran's Church as laid out on the agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Enjoy. And we do have a waiver signed. Next order of business is a request from the building department to approve an electrical license for Mark Maupin. It appears that Mark has passed the test and provided proof of insurance.
And I'm not seeing that proof of insurance. It says on the agenda contingent upon, oh,
She has,
I'm
I just
sorry.
got it today.
Okay. I'll make the motion that we approve the electrician license for Mark Mopin.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Next item on the agenda is a request from Gilbert Keller of the Knights of Columbus to hand out Tootsie Rolls at Maine and Miami for Special Olympics and special ed teachers to buy supplies for special needs students. Do we have a representative? Could you come forward, please? So did we get this correct?
Yeah, you got it correct.
And it's from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.,
That's correct.
so it's an all-day event.
Yes, sir.
Is this the first time you've done this?
That's the fourth time.
Fourth time? Todd, are you familiar with this?
What was the date again?
17th of August.
August 17th.
All right, yeah,
So we supply cones
yeah, I come in.
at that intersection?
Yeah, I come in and help them set it up. We close off the turn lanes on Main, and then, but we do give people a chance to come in around the front of them and make their turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chief Feller, Chief Dane, any issues here?
This is real similar to what we used to do for MDA, Labor Day weekend. So,
Right.
yeah, really no issues.
Any discussion or questions from the board?
So if I understand this right, we're going to be in the roadway, approaching vehicular traffic in the roadway, correct?
Try to catch them at the stoplight.
Yeah, I've always never been very fond of that approach.
Have we ever had any incidents, Todd, on that?
No.
Hmm.
No. I mean, we did stop it for a while, because we had a group that, remember the, yeah, and it wasn't anything to do with traffic violations and or close calls, it was something else. But we brought it back under the last administration.
Okay.
We generally park a pickup out there
Yeah,
on
there's,
on the street in the turn lane. And then we stand in front of the pickup. They stop, we hand out Tootsie Rolls to them.
Okay.
Hopefully they'll reimburse us.
I'll make a motion that we approve the request by Gibb Keller, Knights of Columbus, for the August 17th event on Miami Street.
I'll second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much. Last item on our agenda, under new business, is a request by Chief Feller to approve the following police policies. Policy 207, supervision staffing levels, policy 210, budget management, policy 211, emergency management plan procedures, and policy 302, use of force review boards. Chief?
Good afternoon. Assuming everybody had an opportunity to take a look over these, most of these policies are pretty straightforward. The supervision and staffing levels is not really replacing anything. It's really just putting our practice on paper. Budget management, again, there's nothing that's replacing. It is essentially putting into policy what we are already doing. The emergency management plan procedures does not exist in our current SOPs and effectively is putting into our own policy what already exists in terms of NIMS, as what's required by the Indiana Department of Homeland Security anyway. It's really a redundancy more than anything else in putting it in policy, so everyone will have access to it should some type of critical event take place in the city of Peru. The use of force review boards, that is something that's brand new and would be in place if one of our officers uses force and somebody is critically or seriously injured or killed. Gives me the authority to put a board together to review that. Happy to answer any questions you may have.
I make the motion that we approve policy 207, 210, 211, 302 collectively as presented.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Seeing nothing further under due business, are there any communications from the Board of Works? Any communications from department heads? Communications from the audience?
Mayor, I've spoken to two of our residents.
Yes.
And suggested it would be a good idea if they were to compute.
Pete, can you come up, please?
Yeah. I've spoken to two of our residents, Todd Fitzgerald and Floyd Stevens, about a couple of issues they're concerned about, and I suggested it'd be a good idea for them to appear before the board.
Are you going to
Individual-
present their issues,
individual.
or are they going to present their issues?
They're going to present,
Okay.
if you don't, if the
Sure.
board would.
Have them come on up.
My name is Todd Fitzgerald. I live at the corner of 250 Monroe and Water Street. And every night I do dishes, and there'll be people coming into the basket factory or the factory out on the corner there. And they'll be driving, there's no speed limit sign from 9th Street to the end on either side of the road. And I've already done some checking with no speed limit signs. It's supposed to be 25. I live one block from Elmwood School. And my worry is when I see the parents leave with the students or pick them up, there's an accident possible all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But like on Thursday night, Friday evening on, they'll be coming back from lunch, and they turn that corner on Washington on Water, and by the time they get, which is only 3 blocks and a half, they'll be driving 50, 60 mile an hour to get back to work. I think there needs to be a speed limit sign on both sides of the road, 25, 30 max, because it is a school, I consider it a school district. I'm a retired school custodian for 34 years. So my concern is the safety of the students and the parents and whoever lives out there. I've almost been hit by mowing the grass 19 times. I've had to stop the mower and jump back off of it. Like yesterday, I was sitting out there just enjoying the weather, watching pave. And Gaunt Son's out there and 1 block down. and this guy came out nowhere, and a guy came up on Monroe, and he stopped, and he almost hit him. I know he was running 50 by the time he got just in that one block period. They don't care. But my biggest worry is Friday night, Saturday, all day Sunday, there's bike riders, kids riding the bikes, adult riding bikes, seniors riding bikes, and the big tricycles, bicycles, and all of them are on both sides of the road. There's no markings for a bike on either side of the road. And I would like to see something done so somebody doesn't get hurt or killed. That's and I've been out there this October for 2 years. I've seen everything and anything. And it's scaring me.
Appreciate you bringing this to our attention. Your request is for speed limit signs?
The speed limit sign on both sides going north and south.
I understand that.
From 9th Street, clear to the end, where you turn there to go to the basket factory, go on over to the...
And Todd, am I correct, if there is no speed limit signs, the general speed is 30 mile an hour? I'm talking about this Todd back here.
Oh, yeah, 30. There is an exception there. Washington is 30 from Broadway to Denver Avenue.
Yeah.
And then it drops to 25 to Wayne.
Yeah,
So at
Wayne.
one time, we had apparently had made that section a school zone. But I think the city at that point had neglected to go on north on Waterway.
Okay.
I mean, and that's a decision. I mean, I can bring that before the board next time, but that's a decision we need to make. Do we want to make a 25 up to Monroe, or do we want to extend this beyond Washington, either direction?
Okay. And it seems as if Todd's problem is with workers going back and forth to the Redmond?
All shifts.
On all shifts.
From
Speeding.
early morning, clear through,
So,
let it go up midnight.
Chief Feller, have you had any requests for additional patrols in that area? Okay.
You know, I've been to Casey's North, Casey's South, before they tore the old Gallahan down and remodeled it. I've caught probably 10 officers, different period of the year, and mention it to them, and I see them here and there, but not very much. I saw one sheriff yesterday. and that
Yeah,
was it.
the suggestion would be to contact Chief Feller and request that. We can investigate what we want to do as far as making that entire zone a lower speed limit, and take your request under advisement.
Okay, now I did speak to Pete about this more than once. Now, he mentioned that he'd already talked to the guys there next to the VFW in the building about putting a couple of those towers out
Yeah, that
with
is.
the 30, 25 or 30 or whatever it is. But I suggested to put cameras on them. Then that way you would actually see them. Now, see down in Lafayette, where I take and go down and see Andy, Brady has like 2 miles of road, and it's 30 miles an hour. If you go over that, and it says 32, you will get a ticket.
Okay, we're not at that point yet with our.
No, but I'm just mentioning that, you know.
Sure.
I thought maybe if we put one in one end of the town, one in the other, on the opposite sides of the street, at least that way we'd have an idea over
Okay.
a course of a short period of time,
Sure.
how fast everybody's really going.
Okay. Thank you for your concern.
Well, I mean, I'm concerned more for my health, and I'm retired, I don't want to get killed.
Yeah, none of us do.
Good seeing you, brother-in-law.
That's good seeing you, Todd. Thank you.
No problem.
And Pete, who was next?
Floyd Stevens.
Floyd Stevens?
Thank you, Chief.
Okay. Ooh, you hear me?
We
Okay.
hear you.
Okay. I went out and mowed, and my car almost got towed away from the city. Said, you know what? Everybody else's vehicles are sitting around. I can see a camper over on 8th Street, across the street, the tire shop. It's sitting on the ground. When you drive on campers, small ones, it's sitting on the ground. Why not my vehicle? And I seen the truck down next, no, well, not empty house, the next door, or they sitting on empty property, said that truck said there's no plates on it. It's not white for one, it's not white for everybody.
Thank you, and I don't disagree. I mean, we need to treat everybody equally.
You know what I mean?
Sure. And what's your address? Where is this vehicle?
257 East 9th Street. And my curb never got replaced.
Okay.
There's no leak there. So you mean, where is my curb?
I can answer that right now. I don't know.
And my friend got pulled over. Okay? Well, every time she gets pulled over, she called me to drive her vehicle home. I walked down the street where she got pulled over at, and I got to scream at the cop. I am a handicapped person. I don't need to get a scream at the cop.
I would suggest that you take that up with Chief Feller. We can investigate about cars sitting with no license plates and allowed to stay there. But if you have a complaint regarding a police officer treating you unfairly, I would suggest you take it up with Chief Feller.
Okay, well, the old cops, you mean, yeah, they made me drive, you know what I mean? Yeah, they made me drive it on, you know what I mean, with her in it, so.
Okay.
You know what I mean, that's why, you know what I mean, there's no sense in me to get the scream out.
Right.
Because I'm a handicapped person.
I understand. Okay.
And then me walk up there first and talk to me like me and you are.
Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Any other communication from the audience? Seeing nothing further, I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
This meeting's adjourned. Thank you.